Hopefully you guys are having a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Obviously, this week is Christmas, so Merry Christmas, early Merry Christmas. You already know what it is. Okay, we have a video here, chat.
Damn. Here we go again.
From the Wall Street Journal, why the world's wealthiest are sending their gold to Singapore. Now, Singapore, if y'all don't know, is a very rich country.
Okay.
Demand for gold is surging, recently sending prices past $4,000 per troy ounce for the first time. In times of uncertainty,
You guys gotta realize, man, in times of uncertainty, right, you gotta make sure to not just invest in stocks, but also invest in physical things, right, such as gold, silver, diamonds, platinum. Mainly gold, right? Gold is the top, right? And then the silver will be right behind them, right? So gold and silver for sure. You never know with inflation, all that stuff, chat. Gold and silver are the best things you could invest, in my opinion.
away from traditional vaults in London and Geneva, and east to new hubs like Singapore.
Jeez Louise,
That
bro.
brings
What the
us
hell is
here,
this?
Inside some of the most secure private vaults in the world. This might look like just a warehouse, but it's a super sophisticated, highly securitized.
What happens if one falls? What if they all fall, chat? That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. The
For many
reserve.
wealthy clients, peace of mind matters just as much as profit. And geopolitical unrest, combined with global economic uncertainty, is one reason many are choosing to look eastward.
Singapore is a wealthy jurisdiction. They will not have an incentive to nationalize gold in the future. It is a jurisdiction which made that wealth through building confidence with clients. So for Singapore to nationalize something will be economic suicide.
You know, Singapore is so strict, chat, right? Singapore is so strict. I heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that you can't even spit gum on the sidewalk. And if you do, you either do you go to jail for that? Or you just get heavily fined.
You serious?
Gregerson founded the reserve to meet the growing demand for high-end facilities to store gold and other precious metals like silver. This vault was completed in 2024
Oh, so
and
this
is
is
located
recent,
near
last year.
Singapore's Changi Airport. It includes a towering chamber that can store up to 10,000 tons of silver, worth about $16 billion.
Jeez Louise.
Important part is the foundation, which is
If you guys don't know, man, silver and gold, their prices have been going up and up the last year, or the last few months actually, but specifically the last year, gold and silver, their value has skyrocketed.
going 32 meters into the ground to distribute this kind of weight. A 90 kilonewton floor loading means that it's about 45 times stronger than a car park.
As a response to the soaring demand for precious metals, both gold and silver prices reached record highs in October, with
Yeah, there you
silver
go. See,
topping
the last
$53.
look at this. This is silver prices, right? Silver prices. Look, October 2024, October 2025. Look at this freaking, just look, it goes here, and then it shoots up right here. So the last month or so, or it's December right now, so the last 2 months, you know, it's just skyrocketing.
And while vaults like the Reserve might evoke movies like Ocean's 11 or The Italian Job, real security is less like Hollywood. It's quieter, layered, and designed to stop threats long before they get close.
Absolutely.
What insurance companies want to see is a UL Class 2 gold vault standard. And that's essentially a vaulting standard which is defined in such a way that it will keep somebody out for 1 hour. And that's important in the context of vault security because
Y'all think they have, obviously they have all the best technology in the world to safekeep and safeguard all these precious metals that belong to wealthy customers and clients across the world, right? But I wonder, do they also have armed guards, right? Just like guards having guns with them just in case someone comes by? Because we haven't seen any armed guards yet.
yeah, so this is
Oh my
our main
goodness.
gold vault right now. And you will see these safe deposit box-like containers. And we are doing this because that is the most efficient way of storing gold in a way that makes it easily retrievable.
The reserve has the capacity to store up to 500 tons of gold, worth about $64 billion.
$1 billion
That's
worth of
roughly
gold.
40,000 good delivery bars, the standardized size major traders and central banks use when dealing gold. Each one of those weigh about 400 troy ounces and costs about $1.6 million. But it's common for
$1.6 million for this bar of gold? Jeez, man. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but it's just that $1.5 million right there.
investors to break this up into smaller bars, which weigh about 32 troy ounces each, worth about $128,000.
Chad, that's crazy. Could you imagine, right? Imagine you make $130,000 a year. That's your salary. Your entire salary is this little bar right here.
Many investors also choose physical gold instead of funds or futures to avoid counterparty risk, the chance a bank or a firm managing their investment might default.
Yep.
It's kind of like lending money to a friend and you're trusting they'll pay you back. But as the 2008 financial crisis showed, even trusted institutions like banks can fail to keep that.
The thing is, chat, the 08 recession, the 2008 housing crisis, I was 8 years old when that happened in 2008.
Now, my family, we were poor, so this whole housing crisis didn't really affect us at all because number one, we didn't own a house, we lived in an apartment, and we're poor anyways, so it didn't really affect us at all. It was just another regular day, regular month, regular year, right? But I've heard stories from people that lived through that and how it ruined their lives. Now, y'all can let me know if you know anyone or if you yourself went through financial hardship.
A few inches later.
In 2008, you didn't know which big bank was going to fail next. In an environment like this, you start saying that maybe the numbers I see on my screen aren't really that meaningful anymore tomorrow. Therefore, it makes sense to have a physical gold bar. And a physical gold bar you can own as private property.
Yep, and precious metals such as gold and silver will be taken everywhere across the world, right? Those precious metals are universally respected and accepted, right, from any government, any business, basically.
The city of Singapore seems a million miles away from the chaos of 2008.
Fullerton.
And while it still handles only a small share of global gold holdings, Gregerson believes that's about to change.
There's about well over $100 billion worth of gold being traded daily in London. Singapore is not even 1% of that. But I expect that gold hubs such as Hong Kong, Singapore, and probably Dubai have the right elements, and the governments are wanting to develop it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Obviously, London, we know London, right? The financial. Would you say London would be the financial capital of the world? Or would London be the financial capital of the world? Or would New York City be the financial capital of the world? Regardless, right? Obviously, London, right? And Switzerland, right? Those heavy hitters, chat. Those heavy hitters. But yeah, if anyone who's watching this has the money to afford a few gold bars, silver bars, right? I would highly suggest to invest in that because it protects you from inflation, essentially, right? One day, chat, I will be a client.
Stop the cap.
London, Switzerland, Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, so be it. Name it all. Within the next 4 to 5 years, chat, I will be there.